Hello and welcome back to SF Giants Recap. In today's video, I'm going over the Giants versus the Cubs today in spring training. The Giants, they ended up winning today 5-1, so that's what I'm going to be going over. Make sure to subscribe and like if you do end up enjoying. And so in today's game, there were only 6 hits, but the Giants did muster up 5 runs in those 6 hits. Some guys I want to point out is Bryce Johnson. He got 2 hits today and has been playing really well. I had a mistake yesterday where I said he may make his debut. He's already made his debut. He played a couple games last year, but he hasn't really been great in the majors, so he could make an impact on the running side of the game. And he has been playing really well lately in spring, and so that's not a guaranteed ticket to the majors, but that is something you want to see no matter where he is. If he's playing in AAA, if he continues to play well at the beginning of the season, then he may get a shot at the majors again, and so we'll see what happens with him. He had a double and an RBI and scored a couple runs today. And so that's good to see from him. Lamont Wade Jr., he had a double today, scored 2 runs. And so it's nice to see that line drive power back with Wade, and he drove it down the right field line. And so those are some good things. Blake Sable, he has slowed down a bit with his amazing start to spring, but he has walked a lot. He walked twice today and has 9 walks this spring. And I've looked at most of the stats, and the next guys up are like 3 or 4 walks, and so he's been doing really well at seeing the ball. He has a couple strikeouts here and there, but overall he's still doing really well and is kind of pushing for his spot to maybe get up sooner in the majors than he would have at the beginning of spring. And I don't think he'll start at the major league level, but I think that we'll probably see him at the major league level eventually, whether it be April or June. We'll probably see him considering how many injuries the Giants have had. Austin Slater's out again with the injury. Luis Gonzalez, I've said he had it back. Dave Yard just got back from one a couple days ago, and he made a nice play at third today. So overall, the injuries, they're going to hurt us. But if we can just get our depth and get the young guys playing well, then it won't really matter if they're stepping up. But unfortunately, we haven't seen that in 2022, and hopefully we can see it in 2023 on the other hand. And so we're going to go on to the pitching side. For the pitching side of the game today, Anthony DeSclafani, he started the game. He went 3 2/3 innings, allowing only 1 hit with 0 runs and got 5 strikeouts. So really good to see from Anthony DeSclafani, who has 0 ERA this spring, and he looked really good today. He's recovered well from his ankle injury that kept him out of the league last year for most of it, and he's bounced back this spring really well. So hopefully this can now translate into the regular season when it actually counts. But so far, so good from Anthony DeSclafani. Knock on wood that he can keep it up. Scott Alexander, he came in, he got out and pitched clean. Sean Manaea, he went 3 2/3 innings, allowing only 1 run, 2 hits, and got 2 strikeouts. So again, Sean Manaea, a guy who's more in the back of the rotation type of guy, and he's done really well. He has a 5.4 ERA this spring, but today's outing was much better than his last couple, and he only allowed the 2 hits, and one was just kind of a soft line drive that scored a run, and so he's doing really well. John Breby, he got an out just like Scott Alexander, and then Taylor Rogers came in for a clean inning, no hits, no walks, and got a strikeout to end the game. So the Giants, with their 5-1 win against the Cubs, have played really well today. We got a double play. We had no errors today, and everything was really clean. This is the type of game that the Giants have been wanting to have and wanting to see more of, and we got it today. So hopefully we can continue it into tomorrow and the rest of spring, and then hopefully it can start to become a habit of playing clean baseball on the pitching side, on the hitting side, and playing fundamental baseball, because we had a sac bunt today, we got a nice double, we've been hitting the ball well, and we've been stealing bases like Bryce Johnson has, and we've been really running the bases well. So overall, a good game today from the Giants. Someone who I didn't mention before was Brett Wisely. He got an RBI double, so I want to shout out him. He's been playing really well and may make his debut this year. So that will do it for today's recap. Make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you next time for a new SF Giants recap video.